Good day, everyone. For today's session, we're going to have the logarithm of a number. I am Mr. Jonathan Piroman, a Mathematics 8 teacher from Ilaya Barangka Integrated School. Okay, so let us start our discussion with the basic concepts of logarithm of a number. It states here that logarithm is an exponent which b must have to produce n. Ngayon, para mas madali nating maunawaan, pasimplihin natin ang definition ng logarithm of a number. It's actually another way of expressing an exponential number or a number or an expression expressed in exponential form. So actually, ito yung alam nating paraan ng pagsusulat ito yung exponential form. Ito yung alam natin. In this case, our exponent here is x, and your b here is base. We all know that the basic concept in exponent is that the exponent will tell you how many times you are going to multiply the base. And this will be the product, yung n natin. Kaya lang, ano po itong logarithm of a number? So, yung logarithmic form nito, pag sinabi nating logarithm, it is another way of writing an expression na nakasulat in exponential form. May mga problems kasi na hindi kayang isolve ng exponential form o ng exponential equation na kaya pong sagutin ng logarithmic form. Paano ba isulat ang expression na nakasulat in exponential form? So, ito po ang logarithmic form. Logarithm of n to the base of b, which is equal to x. In this case, our exponent here is x, our base here is b, at ito pong n na ito, yan po yung number o yung product. Take note that your n here ay kailangan po is any number na positive. Okay? Hindi po siya pwede maging negative. Yung n na tinatanggap natin dito ay lagi pong positive. Okay? So, yung exponential form, pag kinonvert natin into logarithmic form, ito po siya. Yung base niya nandito na po, ayan. Yung exponent ay after ng equal sign, ito po yung n. Ito po yung magiging itsura ng isang expression na kinonvert natin into its logarithmic form. So later on, mas maiintindihan natin paano ba ilipat ang isang expression na nakasulat from exponential form going to logarithmic form. So that will be our next discussion. Okay, so let's have some examples. So the instruction is write each exponential equation in logarithmic form. So balikan po natin. Ito po yung exponential form, b raised to x is equal to n. Yan yung alam natin, okay? So ito yung base, ito yung exponent, ito yung product, ito yung lalabas. Kapag ang isang base, kasi nga ang exponent will tell you how many times you are going to multiply the base, this will be the product ng n natin. And this is the logarithmic form. So, ilagay natin dyan para meron tayong guide later on as we convert an exponential equation into its logarithmic form. Now, let's have the first example. The first example here is 9 raised to the second power that is equal to 81. Common knowledge na sa atin yan, okay? But then, how are we going to convert this particular expression or equation into its corresponding logarithmic form? So, ang una natin gawin para mas maintindihan natin, i-identify natin yung base, yung exponent, at saka yung number o yung n. In this case, our base here is 9. Okay? Very basic yon na ang base dito ay 9. Ang n natin o yung product nung 9 ay ni-raise natin to second power is 81. So, n here is 81. Okay? You just follow this one. Okay? Our exponent here is 2. Okay? Ngayon, kung ito ay i-relate natin sa logarithmic form, logarithm of n base b is equal to x, ito po magiging itsura niyan. Logarithm of 81, kasi ang n natin dito ay 81, base of 9, kasi ang b natin dito or base natin ay 9, is equal to 2. Kasi nga, yung exponent natin in this particular given is 2. Therefore, 9 raised to the second power equals 81. If we are going to convert it to logarithmic form, the answer is logarithm of 81, base of 9 is equal to 2. Okay, ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay, another example. Number 2, b raised to the third power that is equal to 64. Again, it is written in exponential form. Now, how are we going to convert this particular given into its corresponding logarithmic form? Now, just like what we did on the first example, we need first to identify our base, our n, and then our exponent so that so that guided tayo. Paano siya i-convert into logarithmic form. So in this case, our base here is b. Very evident naman na ang base natin dito ay b. Our n here is 64. Very evident, b raised to x is equal to n. Yan, ito yung susunod na pattern yan. And then in this particular given, our exponent is 3. Now, kung yung base natin sa number 2, yung n at yung x natin or exponent, ay ating i-relate sa ating logarithmic form, ito po ang magiging sagot natin. Logarithm of 64, because our n here is 64, to the base b, because our base here is expressed as b, is equal to 3. Kasi ang x natin dito or exponent natin ay 3. Therefore, the corresponding logarithmic form of b raised to 3 is equal to 64 is equal to logarithm of 64. Base of b is equal to 3. Always remember that in logarithmic form, your n here ay dapat po laging positive number. So that is our first set of examples. This time, i-reverse naman natin. Okay? So write each logarithmic equation in exponential form. O, laruin natin kasi para alam niyo mag-convert from one form to another or vice versa. From exponential to logarithmic or vice versa. Okay? Kailangan alam natin pareho gawin yun. So balikan ulit natin. So ito yung exponential form natin. Ito yung logarithmic form natin para guided tayo mamaya. Now, the first example is logarithm of x base of 5 is equal to 3. Ngayon, i-convert natin siya from logarithmic form into its exponential form. So, kagaya na ginawa natin dun sa nauna nating slide kanina, so, i-identify muna natin ano yung base, ano yung exponent niya, ano yung n, para guided tayo mamaya, para isa-substitute na lang natin dun sa ating exponential form. Now, in logarithm of x base 5 is equal to 3, our base here is 5. Ito po yun. Ang base natin dyan, ito po yung 5. Our n here is x. Ang n natin dito ay x. Ang n natin dito in this given ay x. Okay? Ang exponent natin ay 3. Ang exponent ay 3. Ang exponent ay 3. Kapag ang mga ito, yung base, yung n natin at yung exponent ay ating i-relate sa ating exponential form, ang magiging exponential form ng number 1 ay 5 raised to 3 is equal to x. Yung 5 ay ang ating base, yung 3 ay ang ating exponent, at yung ating n ay equal sa x. So, yun po yung number 1. Okay? Nire-rate lang natin itong tatlong ito dito. Kaya nilagay ko yan dito para guided tayo. Another example, let's have number 2. Logarithm of 81 base of b is equal to 4. So just like what we did on the first example, i-identify muna natin yung base, yung ating n, at yung ating exponent. Para masadali nating ma-identify at maibigay yung corresponding exponential form ng number 2. So in number 2, our base here is b. Ayan po, ang base natin dito ay b. Ayan. Ito po, tignan nyo lang ito. I-compare lang itong logarithmic form dito. May label naman siya. Ito yung base, ito yung exponent, ito yung n. Ang n natin dito ay 81. Ito po. Okay, ito. Ang n natin dito ay 81. And then, our exponent here is 4. Ang exponent natin dito ay 4. Ayan. Kaya 4 ay nilagay natin dito. Now, if we are going to relate our given base, our given n, and then our given exponent, dun sa ating exponential form, ang magiging exponential form ng ating number 2 ay b raised to 4 is equal to 81. Okay? b raised to 4 is equal to 81. So, yan po yung paraan kung paano mag-convert ng from logarithmic form going to its exponential form. This time, mag-solve naman tayo ngayon ng equation. So, solve for x. So, babalikan lang ulit natin, once again, yung ating exponential form, tsaka yung ating logarithmic form. Kasi gagamitin natin siya mamaya, paano mag-solve ng equation. So, this time, we need to solve for x. Let's have number 1. Logarithm of x base of 3 is equal to 4. So, kanina, ang ginagawa lang natin, nako-convert lang tayo from one form to another. This time, hindi lang tayo magko-convert, isosolve na natin yung nawawalang variable. Specifically, isosolve natin yung value ni x. So, logarithm of x base of 3 is equal to 4. Paano ba ito isosolve? So, ang gagawin natin pagka ganito po yung scenario, i-convert lang muna natin yung given equation na naka-logarithmic form sa kanyang exponential form. Ito po ang exponential form, right? So, i-convert lang natin itong equation sa kanyang corresponding exponential form. In that case, you will have here 3 raised to 4 is equal to x. Okay? So, in this case, simplify lang natin itong 3 raised to 4. Kasi si x lang hinahanap natin dito eh. Kung i-relate natin yung 3 raised to 4 is equal to x sa ating b raised to x is equal to n, yung n ang nawawala. Okay? So, in this case, 3 raised to 4, that's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Ang value ng x natin ay 81. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Yung logarithmic form, i-convert sa exponential form, then simplify. Let's have example number 2. Logarithm of 64 base of x is equal to 2. So, paano po natin to aatakihin? So, just like what we did on our first example, we will just convert our number 2 to its corresponding exponential form. So, you will have here, b raised to x is equal to n. Yan po yung exponential form. And then, pag ito po ay kinonvert natin sa exponential form, yan po ay x raised to 2 is equal to 64. Dahil sinusolve natin yung value ni x, para makuha natin yung value ni x dyan, we will get the square root of both sides. We will get the square root of x squared. We will get the square root of 64. So, ito po ay proseso sa grade 9, tinatawag nating extracting the square root. In this case, your value of x, application ng grade 9 ito, that is equal to positive negative 8. Kasi nga, nag-extracting the square root tayo. So, yan po yung value ni x sa number 2. Let's have number 3. Logarithm of 2x minus 1 base of 4 is equal to 2. So, medyo komplikado na ng konti lang naman yung ating number 3. Kaya lang, yung paraan ng pag-solve po dito, kagaya lang din naman nung ginawa natin sa numbers 1 and 2. So, i-convert natin to into exponential form. So, 4 raised to 2 is equal to 2x minus 1. Kinonvert lang natin ito sa exponential form. Okay, simplifying this further, you have 16 is equal to 2x minus 1. So, ay ayos natin para mas madali nating masolve. 2x minus 1 is equal to 16. So, dahil we are asked to solve for the value of x, lilipat natin si negative 1 doon sa kanan. So, magiging 16 plus 1 yan. Ang resulta, 2x is equal to 17. But then, since we are just asked to solve for the value of x, we will divide both sides by 2. Ayan. So, kakancel natin itong 2 dito. Ang value ng x natin ay 17 over 2. Naway marami kayong nakuha or naintindihan ng mga bagay regarding the logarithm of a number sa maikling oras na nag-usap tayo. Once again, I am Mr. Jonathan Piroman, a Mathematics 8 teacher from Ilaya Barangka Integrated School.